Brian, I hope I get it right, Sanfratello. Hopefully I got that right. Welcome to TBG, Brian.
Thanks, Peter. Great to be on.
Cannot wait for this. This is very exciting news for the Horse Breeders Association. In this day and age, at least for me, state-bred programs really need to step it up to get this, to encourage more of the breeding to take place. And I think Pennsylvania is going to be leading the charge here. Is that a fair statement?
Yep. As you know, our program is probably one of the best in the country already. But, we understand that we want to keep it growing. So we had asked the stallion principals what they thought would spark our program. And they came up with some great ideas. And this one is the one that they all pretty much said would probably have the most weight. So that's what we did. We announced just recently our 2-year-old PA-sired, PA-bred Stallion Series. And we're going to kick it off this year in 2022.
I love the fact that you guys are doing it on what is 2 recognizable, important dates over at Parks, especially. Pennsylvania Day of the Races on August 22nd, and then, of course, Pennsylvania Derby card, which is always huge on September 24th. To me, you're giving the state bred and saying, listen, these are our 2 marquee days. We also want you to be a huge part of it. I'm looking at it right now. If our folks are watching on the graphics here, $100,000 races for the Colts and the Fillies on the 22nd. And then on the big day, September 24th, $200,000 races. If this isn't an overdraw, I don't know what is going to be.
Yeah, we really wanted to have the first year get off with a bang. So, as you said, we wanted to make sure that we got a lot of recognition that day for the program, or those 2 days for the program, and that's why we did the PA Day at the races and the PA Derby Day. The next year, there'll be 3 races in the series for 2-year-olds. But we wanted to get it off this year, and we didn't want to rush anything doing it. So the 2 days for this year is probably good to get it off.
You know, I'm going to throw you a little bit of a curveball, but it probably isn't, since you have a lot to do on this side of the racing world. What do you feel? Pennsylvania, you guys do a great job as far as the breeding programs are concerned. But as far as the state-bred programs as a whole around the country, what needs to be done more, do you think, if to help them? Or is it something that's like doing the best we can? How do you lay on that?
Well, I think in general, we want to get people to breed in each individual state. So we got to help them out, trying to get money back to them as fast as possible. And, that's why we've increased our breeder awards for the maiden races. And one of the reasons why we're putting this 2-year-old series in, so that people, again, can get back money fairly quick. So they can continue breeding and, purchase some better mares, and hopefully they'll bring some better stallions into the state.
You look at the 2 days that we were just discussing, Pennsylvania Day at the races, which to me that seems to be growing each and every year. The Pennsylvania Derby really stands out for me because I remember, I'm going to go back, 10, 15 years. It was a good day, but it wasn't something that you would consider marquee as far as the racing world is concerned. That is now different. It is now, I think, a major number for all the serious owners, trainers, breeders to say, we're going to focus on making sure we got our best coming to this. And I think that says a lot for Pennsylvania racing as a whole.
Yeah, I really have to give the credit here to Joe Wilson and David Osajnik and the Pennsylvania Horsemen's Association for continuing to have this grow. This year coming up, we'll probably have that day 9 stakes races, maybe more. I know we'll have PA 4 PA bred stakes races, all for 200,000. So that's going to be it's going to be a great day again for Pennsylvania. And as you can see, we've been drawing some of the best horses in the world.
It's been amazing, and it really is for us, especially here on TVG. It's been a lot of fun to watch the growth of both those days right here, as far as also Pennsylvania racing as a whole, parks racing, as far as from the handicappers and the horse players out there, as we all know, that sometimes drives what direction racing goes from state to state. Big fields for the most part, contentious fields, and really that's all you can ask for. As far as the breeders coming up, you got some sales coming up. I know you're probably you and your team are already working hard on it. Are you seeing anything that's encouraging as far as some of the crop that are coming in here for 2022?
Well, we've had a few good sales already for Pennsylvania breds, and again, our bigger sale, the Timonium sale, will be coming up shortly, and we want to make sure that we give people a good reason to purchase PA sired PA breds. We're going to have that on each individual cut that they're eligible for the 2-year-old Stallion Series. So that'll probably draw a few eyes there. This year also, to get that Stallion Series off on the right foot, there's not going to be a nomination fee, a entry fee, or a start fee. So if you're a PA sired, PA bred 2-year-old, you're eligible to be in those races, and it's not going to cost you anything to get in.
That's huge. That's huge. And speaking of somebody who has purchased out of the Timonium sale over the years, it's been a while, but over the years it had great success. Believe me, I know that Timonium sale is the place to be, especially if you're looking for what I like to call the diamond in the rough. Is that a fair statement?
Yep, definitely. There's been some great horses coming out of the sale, and I myself had gone there in the past for to bid on some horses also. So it's a great time to pick up a 2-year-old in training, and also for those people that want to sell their 2-year-olds that they bred.
Brian, if you had to say, and I'm throwing you another curveball, but if you had to say the state of Pennsylvania breeding is, what would it be?
I would say that it's consistent and probably one of the best values in the country.
I like it. I like it a lot. Brian Sanfratello, Executive Secretary of the Pennsylvania Horse Breeders Association, we thank you so much. If there are folks out there watching, especially right now, who are saying, maybe I'd like to know more about this, where can they go to learn more about the Pennsylvania bred?
They can go to pabred.com on our website, or they can give us a call at 610-444-1050.
That's what I want to hear. Before we let you go, I got to ask, what was your thoughts on Ben Simmons getting shipped out at the trade deadline? Are you happy about it? Looks like the Sixers became a contender overnight.
Yeah, I mean, he just didn't fit in Philadelphia. It's a tough crowd in Philly, and for someone who just comes in and decides he's going to sit on the bench and not play, he definitely wasn't going to make it here in Philly. And like you said, overnight. We're contenders, so fantastic, and we're just ready to get it rolling.
Somewhere Julius Irving right now is saying, see, I told you, we're not gone. We're just getting started. Brian, it's such a pleasure to have you on the show. And it's the first time you and I have ever spoken. I look forward to doing it again sometime. But thank you so much for being with us, and good luck with this project that the Pennsylvania breeders are doing.
Thanks, Peter. Great to be on. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much. Brian Sanfratello, Executive Secretary of the Pennsylvania Horse Breeders Association. A lot of exciting things happening right now with the Pennsylvania breeders and the homebreds. Like that a lot.